Hi, welcome to Cupcakes and Champagne. With the holiday season in full swing, you're sure to visit several parties or have at least one of your own. Today, I'm going to show you how to make 3 different cocktails perfect for the holiday season. The traditional old-fashioned, an all-time classic, a sparkling pomegranate elderflower cocktail, and a gingerbread martini. Let's get started. To make an old-fashioned, you're going to need some pretty specific bar equipment, including a muddler, a stir stick, and a device for measuring out your alcohol, particularly something that comes in an ounce or ounce and a half size. Okay, so take your glass. Old fashions are typically served in glasses that have thin walls but a heavy bottom. So you're gonna have your glass, and the first ingredient is a sugar cube. Place the sugar cube directly in the bottom of the glass. Next, you're gonna have just a tiny little bit of water, a few drops you're gonna place on top. It's gonna help our sugar cube dissolve. Next, we're going to add bitters, just 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. 1, 2, there we go. Now, with your muddler, you're going to crush your sugar cube and you're going to create sort of a slurry with the water, the bitters, and the sugar. You want to do this to help the sugar dissolve so it can flavor your drink. When you've got a uniform consistency, you can go ahead and stop. Next, we're gonna add our bourbon. Now, feel free to use any brand you like, but keep in mind this drink is mostly flavored by alcohol, so that's gonna be the main component of your drink. You don't wanna cheap out on this one. For this old fashioned, we're gonna pour 2 ounces of bourbon in there. Now you're going to add an orange rind. It's important when you're peeling your orange that you only take off the rind and not the white part, which is the pith. The white part is bitter, where the rind has all the essential oils, and that'll create a nice flavor component as well as a good scent for your drink. Just go ahead, peel that. There you go. I like to swipe it around the rim of the cocktail. Drop it in, and then stir. You don't want to muddle your orange peel in there. You just simply want to stir. You can mix your bourbon with your slurry that you created and the orange peel. After you've mixed your beverage together, we're going to add ice. Now, when you're making an old fashioned, the bigger your ice cube is, the better, because you want it to slowly melt. That way you don't water down your beverage. So here, for example, this is a fairly large piece of ice. This will help keep our drink cold without melting and watering it down. So just place that in there. Take your stir spoon, stir that around. And for good measure, we're gonna add a bourbon-soaked cherry. And feel free to get a little bit of this bourbon cherry juice in there. Go ahead and give that a stir. And there you have it, an old fashioned. Okay. Next, we're going to make our sparkling pomegranate cocktail. For this drink, you're gonna make it in a traditional champagne flute. First, you're gonna start with elderflower liqueur. Elderflower liqueur has a very perfumey floral scent. It's very pleasant. So we're gonna have an ounce of that. Then we're gonna add an ounce of pomegranate juice. And now for the fun part. This would be a great beverage for any time during the holidays, but especially on Christmas or even New Year's, where you're always gonna be drinking champagne or sparkling wine. That's why it's incredibly important to never have that pointed near your face or the face of another person. Okay, so go ahead and top off your drink with your champagne. We're gonna go ahead and drop in a few pomegranate arils or pomegranate seeds. And for a nice festive touch, a sprig of rosemary to mimic all the pine around. And there you have it, your pomegranate sparkling cocktail. And last but not least is our gingerbread martini, which is a little on the sweet side, so it's great for a dessert cocktail after dinner. Go ahead and start. We're gonna start with vanilla vodka and a combination of milk, cream, and spices that you would typically find in a gingerbread cookie mix. You can find the recipe on the blog. The link will be provided below. We'll need a shaker with ice and a martini glass, as well as crushed ginger snaps and a little bit of water, which we're gonna use to rim our glass. Okay, so in the martini shaker, you're gonna wanna add 2 ounces of vodka. And then you're gonna add 2 ounces of our gingerbread cream mixture. Just a little more. There we go. Go ahead and shake that, get it mixed in ice. Now you're gonna take your martini glass, turn it upside down, just to get the rim of it wet. Shake that off a little bit. And then you're gonna put it into our ginger snap crumbs to create a little rim on the glass. Here you go. Now open it up, make sure that's on tight. Go ahead and pour that in. And there you are. You've got your old fashioned, our sparkling pomegranate elderflower cocktail, and the gingerbread martini. Perfect for any holiday cocktail party. I hope you enjoy. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can continue to make videos for you, and follow me on the blog for more detailed recipes. Thank you.